Hello everyone and welcome to Bug Access. Today we are going to discuss the easiest P1 vulnerability using default credentials. This vulnerability requires the least efforts of all P1 vulnerabilities, so it is better to try this once on your target website. So first, what are default credentials? Default software configurations for admin console of web apps often include simple or publicly documented credentials. So if you are able to access the admin console using these credentials, then it is said to be using default credentials vulnerability, and those credentials are known as default credentials. So the first step is to get access to admin console or admin login page. So how to get access to admin console? These are some URL path that you should try to get access to the admin console. For example, writing /admin after the URL, writing /admin console /console, or you can use them as a subdomain. For example, admin.target.com, admin-console target.com, or console.target.com. So after getting access to one of these login page, these are the default credentials that you should try to hit, and if it work, then it is a P1 vulnerability and you will be greatly rewarded for this. Okay, so first is admin, second is admin and password, third is admin and blank, then fourth is administrator and admin, fifth is administrator and password, sixth is administrator and blank, and seventh is root admin, eighth is root password, and nine is root blank. Okay, so many as you know, many of the websites work on third party services. Okay, so some of the login page are hosted by some other third party services. In that case, you should just google the default credentials of the third party services. If they are not changed, then you can get easily access to that services, and the previous default credentials won't work on third party services websites. Okay, so how to identify the third party service URL? So on URL it is like target.thirdpartyservicename.com/login. Some of the examples are Okta, WP Engine, etc. Okay, so sometimes there are protection to admin console, and you won't get access with your IP. So this is some of the bypass that you should try to get access to the admin login page. It is not 100% sure that this bypass will work, but it is worth trying. If it works, you can then try default credentials. Okay, so let me show you how to work it. First, let me show you severity on Bugcrowd VRT. So on Bugcrowd's vulnerability rating taxonomy, this is rated as P1 vulnerability under server security misconfigurations. Okay, so as you know, we don't have a disclosure for this vulnerability, so I cannot show you actual vulnerability. So I will just show you how to do the steps. Okay, so let's take a site, for example cloudinary.com. Okay, so this is my site. Now just I have to get access to admin console /admin. Okay, so as you can see, the Cloudinary admin consoles works on okta.com. This is the third party service name. So what we have to do is just go to google.com and search Okta default credentials. So here we can find the default credentials of Okta. Okay, so here are admin for admin console, admin Okta admin @123, and for access gateway management console, these are the default credentials. So let's try it. Copy and sign in. Okay, so as you can see, these are not the default credentials anymore, so you are not able to get access to the admin console with the default credentials. Now let's see management console. Okay, so we are not able to also get access to management console, hence there is no using default credentials vulnerability for cloudinary.com. So now you have got a basic idea of how to hunt for this vulnerability or how to do this vulnerability. Okay, so let me show you one bypass. I mean, where do we use bypass? Okay, so let me go to centrify.com. Okay, so now I will try to get access to admin console. Okay, so as you can see, I have not got 404 or even my admin console is not open. So what I need to do is see the status code. Okay, so as you can see, this is our request. We would send it to repeater, intercept off, and press go. Okay, so as you can see, it is 403 forbidden. So there are some host header which you should try to bypass this. First is x original. Okay, so it is not working for centrify.com. Now x rewrite URL. Okay, so it is this also not works for centrify.com. So this is heavily protected website. Okay, so you can try this on many websites. It is not 100% sure that this bypass would work, but it is worth trying. Okay, so this might be clear. So guys, this is all about this vulnerability. Kindly tell us your reviews and doubts in the comment section about this vulnerability. Thank you, have a nice day.